Hi there. Good to see you. Well, you can see me, but I can't see you. Anyway, Pastor Rob and I and the great staff of Foundation Church hope that you are doing well. Today, we're looking at what it means to be a Christian based out of what Jesus said in the Sermon on the Mount, specifically chapter 6, verses 5 through 13. Question as we get started today: what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about praying? Put me on pause and discuss this amongst your group. And hey, be honest. I suspect you guys had a variety of responses, and Jesus gets that, and he knows why. Question: if you could sharpen or deepen your prayer life, would you? If so, Jesus, the author and expert on praying, gives us a simple model to go by. Take a look at what he said in Matthew chapter 6, verses 5 through 13. Somebody take a moment and read that out loud to the group, please. Here are 3 questions for you to discuss. Number 1, what stands out to you in verses 5 through 8? And number 2, in verse 8, Jesus says, your Father in heaven already knows what you need before you ask him. So why ask him for anything? And number 3, this is a big question. What does God get out of you praying to him? Have you ever thought about what God gets out of you praying to him? He's God. He needs nothing and he needs nobody, so why pray? If you look closely at the model of praying that Jesus gave his followers, you can see how the things that he encourages his followers to pray about actually line up with the other things that he gives in the Sermon on the Mount. Perhaps the things he gave his followers to pray about actually help those people to become the kind of people he describes in the Sermon on the Mount. By the way, did you figure out the answer to the question, what does God get out of you praying to him? The answer? You. It's all based on the relationship that he wants us to have with him. As we close, discuss in your group how praying as Jesus instructs helps us to do what he desires and become the kind of people that he describes in the Sermon on the Mount. See you next time.